Vinyl Voices Radio is brought to you by our friends over at Push and Win Law Firm, your personal injury attorneys. So if you guys need help, you get hurt or get in a car accident, call Push and Win. Look them up online, pushwin.com, and get a free consultation, pushwin.com.
Say what?
For the fellowship.
This is Vinyl Voices Radio, ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm John Denman.
Jesse Sandehan.
All right, this is Vinyl Voices Radio here on ESPN, and I'm John Denman, Justin Dejas, and we are here with Dial Drive out of the beautiful sunny Florida. Mm-hmm. Which every time I've been to Florida, it's been sunny.
It's pretty sunny.
It truly.
It gets hot.
Yeah,
Rains a lot
yeah.
too.
It rains at 4 o'clock all the time.
Yep.
But the sun comes back up. Sun comes back up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's like just.
Then you hate your life.
But then the whole Gulf Coast, which is not far from you guys,
Yeah.
we had like from Sanibel Island all the way up to Tampa. I mean, there's some fun places.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
St. Pete is amazing.
St. Pete's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
That's a
place is
party.
rad.
I mean, a different type of party town.
Oh yeah.
It is. South Florida is the craziest party town. But
We get down like Fort Lauderdale, Miami.
yeah,
just
Fort
played
Lauderdale
that
and
couple
Miami,
weeks.
like,
Fart louder than-
they don't stop partying.
No,
Yeah.
no,
So-
no. They start when everybody else is stopping.
Yeah, exactly.
We pulled up to the venue, and our good buddy who played in the other band, he was like, "Oh man, if you walk down this alley, it leads to like one of the most like legendary bars in Miami. I spent so many mornings there." And I was like, "Mornings, damn, dude!" Like,
Yeah.
That's a great intro to a bar.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. No. My time in Miami, a few times I've been over there. Yeah, it's we go out at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
It's like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Eat dinner. Roll out. And it's like this place is crowded.
Right.
yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Wait until midnight.
Yes, and I also learned to buy bottles
Right.
instead of buying drinks. Mm-hmm. Just it's much cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
But the craziest place we were was Hollywood.
Never been.
Well, Hollywood, Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine lived there, and we stopped in to actually we stayed with him one night. We went on the Salty Dog cruise, Guacamole
Oh,
cruise.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Nice.
was badass. And so stayed with him one night, and my wife and I, we wake up. She's like, "Let's go get coffee, on the beach on the boardwalk, because there's a whole boardwalk and shops, and all this stuff." And we go out there, and as we're walking out, it's like, man, there's some very fit old people here. Like I'm talking like 70, 80-year-olds on roller skates and bikes, and we're like, okay, cool. We go sit down, start drinking coffee, and it's like, this is absolutely amazing. It's like that movie Cocoon or something. All these people are like, they're on bikes and like super ripped and jacked guys and chicks. I'm like, they're rolling on roller skates. I'm like looking at 80-year-old butts. What is going on here in Hollywood?
Dude, that's so funny.
Yeah, it was a trip.
It's like Cocoon here.
It was a trip.
Yep.
So about that being burgled.
Oh. All right.
Yeah,
In
that
Las
happened on the
Vegas.
other side of the country.
Yeah.
So,
So, all right.
Vegas.
So we are on a tour from Florida to California, supporting the Bastard Sons, and
it's my other band.
the band that he plays in. And so,
Good band. Good band.
great band,
Yeah,
great
yes.
band.
Love them all.
And so
Love you,
we
Clyde.
are driving. We're staying in Vegas. We got hooked up to stay at the Mandalay Bay, which we were stoked about, which ended up sucking because it was like super expensive anyway. And-
The Bastard Son stayed at the Howard Johnson, mind you.
Okay.
Hey, my wife got us that room in
Yeah, she
Mandalay
did.
Bay. Yeah.
She did.
Thank
Stayed
you,
at the
Jackie,
bougie
for getting.
hotel.
Yeah, well,
And
it was-
the fees ended up costing more than a hotel room somewhere else.
And we got.
Yeah. And so we spend a night in the casino. We're up all night or whatever, or at least I'm up all night gambling and like
We
having a good
partied on the
time.
strip. It happens.
And then the next morning we walked to the van, and our locks are broken
Yeah.
out. And in the parking lot, the armed, guarded, secured parking lot of the Mandalay Bay, I asked security if they could look at tapes. They tell us to off, like ask the cops. They do nothing. It was
Absolutely,
ridiculous.
cops
Like
did absolutely
like
nothing.
zero help
Told
at
y'all
all.
the cops are gonna do nothing.
And we checked the license plate, and it had a California plate. And I was like, holy shit, is this the wrong van? But basically, somebody robbed our van, like, or took all of the stuff out of our van, like cash and, like, just tons of stuff that we had in there. And then put their stolen license plate that they had on their van onto ours.
Yeah, he stole a
Took
van
ours.
and then swapped it out with
We
ours.
go to the police station. I'm sitting there filling out a police report. They're basically saying, like, we're not going to be able to do anything, but it's good you're doing a police report, which that was, like, not what you want to hear. And Billy checks his phone to
They stole my
see
AirPods.
where his AirPods
They stole
were.
my AirPods.
Found out that the AirPods were, like, 15 minutes away in a parking lot in Walmart. So the cop says, yeah, maybe you should go check.
Yeah.
Billy goes out.
Cop goes.
Yeah, and
you go check.
I said, can we have the police go? And they're like, I can put in a call, but realistically, I doubt they're gonna go.
They did nothing.
Didn't they say it was out
The
of their
cops are not the
jurisdiction?
heroes here.
Yeah, and it was nuts.
Cops
Yeah,
are
so
useless.
he stayed there. I jumped in the van.
We all
Yeah,
jumped,
yeah.
like, the bastard sons, we all jumped into the
They
bastard
jumped into
sons
our van and we
Get
got
ready to
there.
fucking fight.
It was 20 minutes away. We got there in 10.
And we pulled up and
Oh, you guys are hyping each up. Oh man, when we get
Oh,
there.
Oh yeah, the whole time they're
Yeah.
like, this guy's going crazy. He's just like, "Ah!" right?
But the crazy thing was that so I just tracked it on my AirPods on my phone, and it led us like right to the parking space that he was parked at with our license plate on there.
The one
doors
white
were
van in the middle of the parking
Yeah.
lot with
With
their
the Florida
tags on it.
plates.
Like,
Yeah.
With your solar bear plates on it, right? Yeah. We all jumped out of the van. The van was unlocked, so I opened up the van, and something in me just like grabbed. I was just pissed, so I saw McDonald's, and I took the McDonald's and just threw it across the van, not knowing that he stole that van, so it's someone else's van. So I'm just like messing up someone else's van, but I was just in a rage where I'm just fuck this guy, just throwing shit around. Continue, Jay.
Anywho, and so
we had to let Walmart security know what the we were doing.
Right.
Yeah, so you're not the bad guy.
Yeah,
But
hey, by the way, this
Yeah.
happened to us, and they were like, okay, cool, just if you find him, don't do anything you might get arrested for.
It'll take them 45 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Oh, dude, I was on hold with the cops for like an hour and a half, just on hold. I called 911, please hold, and I was on hold for like an hour while we were trying to find it.
So we find the van, we disconnect the battery, so we can't go nowhere.
Right. So we waited for him to come out of Walmart.
And we park about 100 spaces up, and we're all just waiting.
There's like people walking
it-
by us, and they're like, "Ooh,
it was-
that boy's gonna be scared when he gets out of there."
There's two bands, right? So we're like 10 people deep, right? And the Bastard Sons, we got some big dudes in
Oh,
that
yeah.
band, like some big scary. Yeah, it was a scene. It was a whole
so
scene.
they found him. They kicked his ass. They hold him down. I'm at the police station, and the cop goes like, "Hey, where did the rest of like your band and that other band go?" I was like, "Oh, they went to go find the guy." The cop says, no joke, he goes, "I would not want to be that guy." And so I rolled up.
Chased him around the corner, right?
Yeah.
Like he pulled up, he tried to get to the van. He asked somebody for a smoke in the van.
Yeah, he asked me
Yeah,
for a
he asked you for a
cigarette.
smoke.
And I was like,
which was
what?
like,
And then he walked
dude,
to the van, and I
what?
was like, oh, that's him.
You realize
That's the one.
Yeah, you realize you're about to get your ass kicked.
He
Right?
tried to start the van, wouldn't start. So like he got out of the van. We all approached him. He's like, "Hey, that's our." And he's like, "Oh," they put like a little speaker on the hood of the car, and then just started walking away. And then I started moving towards. I was gonna catch him, and then Billy yelled at me. He's like, "Nate, don't do that." So I didn't do that.
Security guards at Walmart were telling us that if we touch him, we would go to jail. I was like, well, that's stupid, but he's not leaving.
So anyway, he got followed, allegedly, around a corner and was allegedly found trying to break into a work truck.
With the screwdriver.
Yeah,
just,
with
like,
the screwdriver.
jamming it in.
And because there was construction allegedly happening around the corner of the Walmart, he was trying to break in to another work truck that was like somebody's truck, right? And he allegedly got dragged up out of that truck. Allegedly.
I don't know who.
Allegedly.
Not sure who.
Not sure
Yeah.
who.
I'm not telling you who.
Some good
But
bystanders.
allegedly, the look on his face was priceless.
Yeah.
So we were holding him down, waiting for the cops to come in, and then Jake showed up. Tell us how you felt that.
So I showed up because it's my van,
it's his
right?
van.
And so like he stole all of my basically, and
You stole my AirPods.
but because he stole the AirPods, I rolled up and like I
Allegedly.
throw the van in park, and I get out, and everybody, excluding Nate, everybody runs up to me and is like, "Jake, don't touch him, dude! Don't touch him! Like you're gonna get in
got him
trouble!
at that
Don't like
point.
don't mess him up! Don't mess him up!"
There you
And I
go.
just hear Nate, who's standing next to the guy, he goes, "Oh, you're." No, dude, he's gonna mess you. And I'm like, wow. Everybody's looking out for me. Nate's like, oh, he's gonna
Oh,
mess
dude,
you up.
I wanted some trouble, man.
So-
He deserved it, man.
So
Like-
terrible situation. He broke into the van. He stole a bunch of stuff, but basically we caught him because of that. Roughed him up a little bit, and then he went to jail, and we got most of our
Allegedly.
stuff back.
Allegedly, he got
We got
roughed up.
damaged locks.
And
so-
Vegas,
New
Vegas PD
He tripped.
didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is there.
Cops
Go down the
use
stairs.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, he fell when he was running away.
Crazy thing was there was just some random dude there with no fingers that beat him.
Oh, yeah.
No fingers and no
Somebody
toes,
joined in.
man. This guy.
Allegedly.
Allegedly was a trombone player.
That's why I said random guy.
So yeah, don't burgle us,
Don't burgle us.
Yeah.
especially when we're with the bastards.
Don't burgle us.
Yeah.
Don't.
Please report.
Man,
Don't
no,
burgle us.
that happens so often, right? To
It's,
so many
uh,
bands, like bands that we
Never
know.
hear of
Yeah, but you know,
anybody
They don't get
getting
it,
caught
get it
doing
back.
You know,
Yeah,
we
right.
were very lucky because right before then, we actually took all of our equipment and put it in the Bastard Son's trailer. So we didn't have our guitars or amps in the van because he went into the back, opened up the back, threw stuff around. It's like, oh, there's nothing in here. So and then he went to the front and stole a bunch of.
Once again, we stayed at a skeezy ass motel and nothing happened to us.
Yeah, yeah, right.
But they stayed at the
Mandalay
Mandalay
Bay,
Well,
yeah.
and got their
I
jacked.
stayed there for 4 seasons.
Yeah.
but-
Crazy thing is too,
Oh, look at
we
you.
had we have a TV and a PlayStation 4 like set up and he ain't
No, we
touched
don't.
that.
No, we don't. We don't have
No.
no TV.
Well, try and take it.
Well, you
If you,
did.
if you want to try and take
Not
it,
anymore.
you'll
that
get
is
caught.
true. It's like screwed into the.
I don't know if you guys have ever
Allegedly.
been to the inn before, but that's
Yeah,
how we want
right.
advertising.
We'll be gone before this airs.
Yeah, that's right.
That's funny. Yeah, it's happened to Jesse's this weekend.
No,
This
really.
weekend?
This
In
weekend.
LA, somebody broke the window and got in the van, but all they got was his backpack, and he made like a post. Hope you enjoyed my smelly ass clothes, homie.
Nice.
That's all they got.
Nice.
All the merch money was still there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's the
good.
thing. He
That's
totally
good.
missed the merch box, like our money
Yeah,
box
they
that had
hid it.
all of our money from the entire tour, the 30-day tour. He just missed it.
Yeah.
He stole sodas, or
Biggest criminal
yeah,
ever.
like
Like,
he was.
sucks at being a criminal.
Yeah.
Like,
I got video of us allegedly beating him up. If you guys want to, like, throw it
Allegedly.
up there.
I had video
I need
of
to
his
watch that.
fucking face in that work truck, but I lost my phone at 40 Fest.
At this point, we have to now
Move on.
wonder if this is all true or if it's a
Oh,
really
it's all
elaborate
Oh.
setup
For legal reasons, this is a
1,000
funny
lies.
story we're telling.
Transition of the day right there.
Did it happen, or is it just a setup for the song? 1,000
There we
Lies?
go.
We're gonna hear the song.
Oh.
Let's hear the song.
Oh, let's hear the song.
What's the last thing you remember?
swore that love would be a constant, no matter how dead that you felt inside. Take back times you never had, stolen heart you don't look back. If you're trying just to break yourself again, empty eyes no longer blue, drenched in blood, I'm begging you, please don't do this, 'cause you'll break yourself again. I know it's all you ever wanted, but it's coded in 1,000 lies. You swore that love would be a constant, no matter how dead that you felt inside. I know it's all you ever wanted, but it's coded in 1,000 lies. You swore that love would be a constant, no matter how dead that you felt inside.
Yeah, so that song, you know, is different from the other ones.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot different, but same band. Same little extras, stuff going on, you know, extra little kicks, extra little things. It transitions well through the whole thing, but it definitely has a lot more, like you feel more emotion, you like
Right.
sadness in this one than you would in like the others because that is a
Yeah.
little more upbeat and fast.
Right.
Yeah.
Real
this was one, too, that-
Subway hours.
When we wrote it, just like with Wake Up, we knew that was going to be the first. No matter what, if it was an EP or an album or whatever it was going to be, we knew this was going to be the last song. I don't know why I wanted to end the album kind of on a bummer.
It's
note.
anthemic.
Yeah, but
that's
it
what we're
is,
going-
yeah.
It's like a
the
fade out,
yeah.
you know, and we knew
yeah.
we wanted the ending to be a fade out. So the song's just being about down in the dump, like the feeling everybody feels at some point, down in the dumps, no way out type deal. And that's just the vibe behind the song, yeah.
Poor bastard on the hot tarmac in
Oh, yeah.
Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Wondering what was going to happen whenever
The jail cell he was in, this was playing in his head.
I know
yeah.
we're supposed to be
Hopefully.
talking about songs,
Yes.
and we kind of are.
Yeah.
But this is a great story.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying. This is a segment 4 story.
Yeah. It
That
follows
shit
in
does not
line.
happen. It doesn't happen to people.
I
Like,
mean, crazy
Sometimes
things
those-
happen on tour.
No, like
yeah, that doesn't happen.
That
That part's
doesn't
really
happen.
good.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, you know,
Got
when
lucky.
yeah, it was almost
Yeah.
like it almost ended the tour. We were gonna pack it up, go home, and
Yeah,
I mean, we
like-
had like 4 shows left, but still.
I mean, it's got to be tough, though. I mean, so many songs are written about being on the road. Like, I don't know what day it is, the last time I ate, you know,
Yeah.
or you know what hour it is, or where I am. So, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure it gets kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I get that live all the time. I'm like, thanks for coming out on a whatever day it is. I always forget the day.
yeah. But I
Always forget
mean,
the day of the week.
that is like an extreme circumstance of like something going really haywire on tour.
Yeah.
But when you're out on the road, like, you know, 100 days out of the year, like, there's a lot of opportunity for crazy or wild things to happen.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's a grind, you know. Like, I think any of us that know anything about touring bands and appreciate what y'all do really respect that. The fact that sometimes it's just going to be, you know, like, hey, you're here for like a very small group of people, but you're still going to
Yep.
give it your all, because then they're going to take it out to somebody else and be like, hey, have you heard of this band? Which is what this guy did to me. He's like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. You always have to. You can't like when the tour is, you know, maybe in a lull. You can't let it get to you, because otherwise, I mean, it could like ruin your vibe for like days.
Yeah.
You know.
We've had
You
tours
just
like
gotta
that
get
where
through Monday to Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is normally
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah,
get through
yeah.
that Monday to Wednesday.
This is like what we love to
Cool.
do, man.
And then
Like,
the
we
rest of it is
beats the hell out of
gravy.
you know whatever the we could be doing with our time. You know what I mean? Like that's what helps me at least.
Yeah,
Whatever
going
else,
to
I,
office at 8:30 in the
I
morning.
don't-
whatever
I
the
don't
fuck
like
else I
that.
could have been doing with my
Hey,
life. You know
have
what
you
I
guys
mean?
tried
Like,
the
this
new
is the
coffee?
best. Like,
I was like,
Oh, is this a new roast? Cool.
I just looked at his
nice.
face on camera. Like,
Yeah.
Have you looked at Sandra's dress today? I mean, like this.
Is that dress code?
Yeah, it's enough. It's enough. All right, Dow Drive opening up for Taylor Swift on the next tour.
Hey, Tay Tay. Oh my God, I would die.
maybe soon to be signed to Fat
Yeah.
Wreck.
Yeah.
Hey.
Fat Wreck.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
on tour with Taylor Swift.
We're the loadout for.
Hey,
one time in
wait, Taylor
Tampa.
Swift went on tour with Paramore, so that's kind of our genre. So,
True.
Yeah.
It could happen.
So Coming up in 2025, Taylor Swift and Dial Drive. And it rhymed.
Man, I was about to say that's it.
Yeah. That's the end.
I can see the flyer now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, on that note, we're going to drop off this show, and appreciate you guys coming and hanging out.
Thank
It's
you.
been fantastic.
Thank you, guys.
Check them out, Dial Drive. Find them online, Spotify, Apple Music, just all over, all the places now that music everywhere. Just do a search. And support them and enjoy their music. All right, let's take a break, and because I do need another beer, some of this frost down. But this is Vinyl Voices Radio. We'll be right back. You've seen their billboards and know their slogan, but the personal injury attorneys at Push and Win are more than familiar faces and a clever catchphrase. The firm specializes in car accidents and has won more than $200 million in counting for their clients. Slips and falls, product liability, class action cases, and motor vehicle accidents. Push and Win has offices in Houston and San Antonio ready to help you fight the insurance company. Call their bilingual staff at 833-PUSH-WIN or visit pushwin.com for a 100% free consultation. They push, you win.
May the 4th be with you weekend in Galveston, Texas. La Izquierda is back with a classic longboard surf competition, 3-day music festival starring The Nude Party, Cam Franklin, Tanya Nolan, Ruben Moreno, Galveston, The Ghost Wolves, Dim Roots, and much, much more. Tickets available online at laizzyfest.com. Think waves, y'all. Waves.
It's time to remove a piece of this puzzle that I put together with music and drugs. The drug part specifically, I know dependent on never but couple I want. Cause I got a lot of goals as a rose to see. One of them is free to pick your poison and the fun of that ton of them. They certainly shape me, but hope that didn't make me the person who I'm gonna be. I'm genuinely afraid to
All right, welcome back to the fourth segment of Vinyl Voices Radio. We are hanging out still with Escape from the Zoo. And, I don't know, let's see, this song that we're going to listen to now.
Yeah, it has a vibe. It does have a vibe that recalls another band, sort of. But I'll let them tell about that. So, the song is called Crack Pipe. Actually, this is Escape from the Zoo's album from 2022, and it's not on this album. but DJ Muskratch asked about the vinyl, and this one's just the basic.
Just a beautiful black vinyl.
Yep, nice.
Yep. I know, everything's getting so fancy now. With well, they've been fancy for a long time, but you know, now that vinyl records have really made a comeback, it's like you pull it out, it's real heavy. It has this green, it's all these different colors and everything, and it's like, oh, that's pretty. But
They just send us random
Classics.
colors.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We never ask. They just give us the scraps of whatever everybody else buys, so we just get random colors of albums.
I thought
Excellent.
I think I opened one recently. It was gold. I was like, man, this is nice.
already went gold.
You have a gold record.
Yes.
You have a cold record.
Way to do it. Put that on the wall. Proud parents.
Yeah, definitely. So yes, but Crack Pipe is not actually on this album, but we're gonna listen to it. Let's check it out.
Direction
That brought Hazel in the room.
So yeah, that song is an Escape from a Zoo song, but it has a ties to another band.
It's our homage to Weezer.
Who you guys opened for once, right?
We did. Well, Days and Days did.
Oh, that's right. Days and Days did. Yeah.
Technically, I mean, we played at the same festival, and we played a three stages.
Stage right before they came on?
At like 2 p.m.
Count it.
10 hours before.
I think maybe on our Wikipedia it still says that we opened for Weezer,
It
which
does.
is hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just the like that driving like dun 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 dun. It's like the kind of like 90s hip hop beat behind it. So the whole thing's supposed to be like a play on hash pipe, like crack pipe. Same with the video, but that joke doesn't land very often. Seems like a lot of people are very confused about it.
The video is fun though, because it's got wrestling, which is like the callback to.
They had the sumo wrestlers.
Right.
We have was Doomsday
Yep.
Wrestling out of Houston.
Yeah.
Punk with the Camera shot it, did an incredible job.
And that was all filmed here in Houston?
Yep. Yeah, shout out to Brandon. Killed that one.
Yeah. I know it made Jason happy. He gets happy to see his videos.
Yeah.
When bands actually have videos for their music.
Right.
But it's a good video. I mean, it's funny. And I'll be honest, I kind of missed the whole Weezer reference too. I mean, although when I saw crack pipe, I was like, I got my crack pipe. I did the same thing that I did when I first time I listened to the song, but I still made the reference, but without making the connection. Yes, but that's not unusual.
Yeah, apparently not. I don't know. But now anyone that's listening to this podcast understands finally.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That was the joke.
A whole bunch of times on the show so far, we've talked with bands, and John's brought up a lot of times how, hey, that song sounds like super, upbeat, but then like you listen to the lyric and it's like, and so, but this is one where we can actually talk about that being the case with the video, because like John just said, it's like a fun video, like watching Veronica get body slammed. I mean, I love her. And
Who doesn't want to see that?
No, I was having an amazing time.
It was really fun.
Once
Did
in a
you
lifetime
ask to be body
experience.
slammed, or were you like?
Well,
did you
that was
ask?
the plan, but I was supposed to tuck my head. I didn't tuck my head, which is why I look like I'm in pain, because I am. But it was super worth it. Once in a lifetime experience. For some people, for her, it's like an everyday experience.
It's a job. Yeah, for some.
Which, if this is a music show, but there's like spreads everywhere, and that show is really fun. Doomsday, their just regular show. If you've never seen it, you should really go to that, because it's a good
They're
time.
so professional, and the way that they taught us to like do all the moves and stuff was like, they knew exactly what they were doing. They're like, okay, if you do it like this, you're gonna get hurt. You need to this is how we're gonna make this look like it hurts. But of course, for us, all of it hurt. But for them, they have it on lockdown.
Yeah, but it's a fun video. But then when you listen to that lyric, it's like, okay, there's.
I'm a bit of a downer. I mean, you're the one that taught me this. I remember that. You know how you have like memories throughout your life that are just so vivid, just kind of for no reason. I remember, like it was yesterday, sitting at the bar at y'all's house, and you were doing the dishes, and you're talking to me about punk rock, and you're like, sometimes the music doesn't really have to fit the tonality of the lyrics. You can have like an upbeat song with darker lyrics, or it doesn't have to fit together exactly. And I really took that to heart, if you couldn't tell. That's kind of like my Amona. It's like we write glorified pop punk songs, but with like lyrics about depression and addiction and stuff. So
He's always credited that to you. Always.
Yeah, I know.
He always says, my dad taught me that.
I know. I listen to every podcast y'all are on. I have heard this before. I'm not kidding, y'all. I listen to every one of them. So it's like a really
Oh,
cool.
that's embarrassing.
There's some things we're gonna talk about when you come over.
No. So, obviously, this is probably not for the show, but proud of y'all. I am. Proud of y'all, and I'll be saying this in a few weeks whenever Marissa and Elliot and those guys come through too, because it's tough what you do. You know, especially if you're doing it as your 9 to 5, as you guys are. You know, it's not easy. So, but it's not easy for anyone. Every artist that we've had come through here, probably feel the same way. You know, they're not my kids, but you know.
Proud of you. It's a struggle for sure. I think for most people, like unless you're like bankrolled, but like, I mean, you gotta like tour nonstop. You gotta constantly be on social media, which in and of itself is a nightmare.
We're long haul truckers with an Instagram.
Yeah.
We just happen to play music sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We do
no,
work like
it's-
long haul truckers. Well, we'll work for a month straight, 24 hours a day, and then do nothing for another month.
That sounds right.
Yeah, then you're like, oh, social media, I forgot about that. And let's do some stuff there.
It's easy to forget, and especially, you know, on like a harder tour, we get back and I check my phone. It's like, you have 205 text messages. I'm like, oh my God. I'm just going to drown my phone in the bathtub.
Yeah, but then you start reading them, you're like, car insurance, vote for Joe Biden, vote for Trump. And it's like, most of these are wasteful. No, I'm proud of you too. I'll jump on that. Like I said,
Yeah, I mean,
you came the first time we met was a decade ago, probably, or if not longer.
Wild, dude.
Yeah, and to see how far that you've come and all this, man, it's just exciting. You know, it is exciting. I brag about you. You know, I do. I do. I show people. You know, I'm like, look at this.
like, look at these
Look
pictures.
at all this.
This is days and
Look
days.
at all
of-
these views. Look
and
at
the
all
dr-
this. Look at these Spotify listens. You know, and all this stuff. You know, so.
I know I have pictures from the shows at the pub. You know, we're just talking about it because
Those are some fun shows.
yeah,
Those are some excellent shows. I have the video footage still. I need to find that, you know, from the security cameras.
We stole all that beer out the Sorry about that.
I knew it doesn't matter. It was worth it. I don't think I paid you anyways. So
Beer under the bridge.
yes, it all works out. But no, fantastic, man. It was, again, it was great hanging out. Good to see you guys. We need to wrap this up so we can hear some live music and we can all jump into some of this Frank's Pizza. It's just funny because I don't know. Like I said, it's a little different. You're being interviewed by your dad with your mom watching.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be worried
Not
about.
nerve-wracking
and your
at
Uncle
all.
John.
Yeah, and Uncle John's over here. But no, you guys make great music, excellent shows, and all that. And looking forward to catching you guys playing a live show.
Thank you. Y'all make a great podcast. It's been an absolute pleasure being on.
Thanks, appreciate y'all.
All right, well, check them out. Escape from the Zoo, and I don't know where this show's going to end on the segment, but we'll just end it either way.
Well, you're some perfect. I ain't no saint. Taking my missteps. I made my mistakes, but buddy's perfect. I ain't no monster, but I sure ain't throwing rocks. I ain't throwing rocks. We build glass houses and paint the walls with murals of brick and mortar to ignore our faults. As if all of our closets don't contain these deposits of that star covered bone. Just like say you're not alone. If you have ever felt like you are a lost cause, you don't deserve love. Your past embarrassments will haunt you till your blood runs cold. Ignore the voices. You're fucking worth it. Mistakes are how you learn to not end up a shitty person. We must look to the future. We must learn from the past. There ain't no shame in failure. Dust yourself off. Get right back up on that horse. And up's par for the course. We're only human after all. just collapse. We gotta focus on what we can build. Scour the detritus, salvage scraps to forge a shield, cause life's unceasing. You ain't no weakling, dig your heels and rock the boat. Just when I say you're not alone, if you have ever felt like you are a lost cause, you don't deserve love. Your list of failures you can never ever outrun. Ignore the voices, you're worth it. Failure's how you're growing on into a new person.
All right, let's take a break. This is Vinyl Voices Radio. We'll be right back. You've seen their billboards and know their slogan, but the personal injury attorneys at Push and Win are more than familiar faces and a clever catchphrase. The firm specializes in car accidents and has won more than $200 million in counting for their clients. Slips and falls, product liability, class action cases, and motor vehicle accidents. Push and Win has offices in Houston and San Antonio ready to help you fight the insurance company. Call their bilingual staff at 833-PUSH-WIN or visit pushwin.com for a 100% free consultation. They push, you win.
May the 4th be with you weekend in Galveston, Texas. La Izquierda is back with a classic longboard surf competition 3-day music festival starring The Nude Party, Cam Franklin, Tanya Nolan, Ruben Moreno, Galveston, The Ghost Wolves, Dim Roots, and much, much more. Tickets available online at laizzyfest.com. Think waves, y'all. Waves.
All right, this is some Vinyl Voices Radio. We are hanging out with Shame on Me. Some's hanging out.
I think it's all right. Don't make eye contact with it. It'll be okay. It's only scared if you're scared.
That's how the show is going, y'all. This is segment 4. So
That's why we're called Shame on Me.
if you need to go back and listen to the whole original show, y'all should do that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's how the show is going.
Yeah.
Anyways, this song, this song that we're about to listen, this song coming up right now, we're gonna listen to some Jodeci.
Yeah.
Some Ozo. Some Ozo. Gonna get some Ozo.
Forever.
Maybe some Rage Against the Machine. Maybe some Rage, some Nirvana.
Yeah.
Little Perfect Circle.
Maybe some James Brown.
Some James Brown.
We love all these bands.
Pay the cost to be the boss.
We're not talking price.
No.
Talking about our influence.
That's right. This is the gumbo.
The gumbo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The spooky gumbo.
That's what created the Shame on Me.
Yeah.
So what song are we gonna listen to next?
All right, the next one is Pretty Things.
Pretty Things.
You say you know my name. I don't remember. You said we had a love, bright as the sun.
that song jams.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's one of our favorite ones.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
How does that one play in the lineup?
Well, sometimes we begin with it, sometimes we end with it. It's just one of those songs that we just. I mean, most of our sets are kind of mixed around depending on who we're playing with, you know.
Yeah. We'll
like
kind of listen to the band. We're the lineup. And we're like, okay, let's kind of
we'll
build
pick our
around
best songs that kind of complement
the bands that we're.
You're writing a set list at the show?
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
And
That's a rarity. They
Yeah.
say sometimes, but they typically got it worked out.
yeah.
Way
Well,
ahead of
we have this thing called
Along
Google
with the
Docs.
wardrobe, yeah.
Google Docs, we're like changing it. We're like, okay, who's editing? No, we're gonna move this one around because it's an E. But
Wardrobe is top priority.
top.
So,
First priority.
If you don't look good.
Hey, I said black and white, and look, they understood the assignment. You know, like
Except for me. Well, I guess I'm all
you got
black.
black. We always depend on you to have black.
There's a lot of color coordinating.
Yeah.
But
goes
it
with the
helps. Like
music.
it helps people recognize, you know, that we're a band and like
Yeah.
that we're, you know, taking
And
it
it's
serious.
like I said, it goes back to a lot of the '50s groups. You know,
Yeah.
everybody
the
wore
bowler
matching
shirts.
outfits. and-
Yeah.
Oh, when he comes out in his sparkly jackets, oh my god.
And I watched a lot of old movies growing up. And all their orchestras were coordinated.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, they were.
Kind of why we were very like, let's try to keep it uniform. Like,
I mean, there's
even if it's
times like
color-wise,
way
it doesn't have
back.
to be exact shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just like, it's black and red or black and white, black and yellow.
Yeah, but I think sometimes Ro is like, man, I've been meaning to wear this belt buckle.
Man, Ro got stuff coming in Amazon boxes all day.
He has a big
He's got a
wardrobe
big
than
old
both of
box
us
like
combined.
this, and it's got a little tiny new pinky ring for it.
The rings is the thing.
The rings is a thing in his big old like steel medallion.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to the pulga to go get some elotes and stuff. Sorry, I keep
Well,
that.
I'm very big into like norteño bands.
Okay.
So seeing a lot of the matching
Tigres.
suits.
Oh, I love
Tigres and
Tigres.
norteños, like,
They
my
really,
favorite.
the shiny jacket was inspired by Tigres. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you that right now because I was like, that's what you need to do. That right there, babe. Get your cowboy hat and your shiny jacket.
Yeah. So I was like,
Hugh Hefner over here.
That just shows us, as an audience, how much y'all care.
Oh,
It's not just
man.
about the music. We gotta come
well, I
out with
figured
not
if
just
you're paying
that.
to see a show, let's.
I mean, if I look cute, I might as well just do it all the way, right? Have everybody
Exactly.
looking cute. What's the sense of just me looking cute, right?
I mean, we, obviously, we can't compete with these beauties in the front. So
Oh, but you try, honey.
You try.
You got the loudest jacket. Okay, let me.
Always.
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 I'm just trying to
Where's
compliment
Ro?
y'all.
He's in the bathroom thinking about his life, fixing his hair. We're on stage waiting for him to.
Bro, we appreciate that, man.
I'll try.
He's so pretty. so pretty.
Yeah, his nickname is Sparkle Puss.
Yeah.
Sparkle Puss. Sparkle Puss.
Is that on the back of the jacket?
My mom was a big fashionista, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
she loved everything shiny. She always had to have everything had to match. Shoes. If she had a red top, she had to have red shoes. And then she had the black pants, and she had to have either a little black hat or a black coat. So it was all. That's just how my brain coordinated.
Mushroom belt,
So
mushroom shirt,
yeah,
What's that?
mushroom belt, mushroom shirt.
yeah.
Coordinate.
So yeah, that a lot of that came from that.
Yeah.
Watching mom and her fashion snaps.
The only person that had any fashion sense was my granny, and she had every color sock imaginable in pairs, like piles of them. You need you got a purple shirt, you need purple socks. Go get them purple socks over there for you. That was as coordinated as she got.
I don't know. My mom went out to. She even posted a picture of herself, and it's like, Mom, you're wearing like jaguar pants, a leopard shirt. You know,
Think
all
anybody
these,
wants
like,
to take a
different
roundhouse
prints.
kick in these?
Yeah. Like,
Wow, Yeah, forget about it. You see a lady coming in zebra pants, you better walk around her. Move.
Right?
She about to give you the whooping of a lifetime.
Yeah. She looked good. She looked good.
My daddy wore like, he used to wear like cutoff shorts and stuff, look like Lemmy and those Daisy Dukes with a big Santana afro. Just jogging, no shirt on in the hood. That was my dad. For real. I got pictures, man.
Yeah.
I got pictures.
Not lying.
I have a picture of my dad I put on Facebook every now and then. It was at his like anniversary work party with the. He's wearing a 3-piece suit, an afro, no shoes on, doing a flying sidekick into a bag.
Like
he
a
was like
punching
just
bag.
eating cake and decided to run, and somebody got a picture of it.
Into a punching bag.
Into a punching bag, and the punching bag's like this.
In the air.
He's like
He's
this.
a mid-air fighter move. Like
My dad
Shoes on,
was a
3-piece suit. All right, once again, appreciate you guys coming and hanging out.
No
It's been a whole lot of
Thank you
fun,
for having
and looking
us.
forward to catching a show coming up. All right, appreciate everybody listening. This is Vinyl Voices. We'll talk to you next week.